Hello! Welcome to Keep Mania Live. What's up, Alex?
Hey, Scott.
We were talking before we went live. I haven't done this show for a good two and a half weeks. So it's going to be like every other show. It might be good. It might not be good. The camera might go out. The audio might go out. But I think we'll be fine.
You're right.
Thanks, Alex, for joining me for the year in review show. But we're also going to preview next year. It's kind of confusing, but you get it, right?
Put in the review and preview.
Yeah, we're gonna like reminisce, but we're also gonna preview. That's all I got.
Living in the past and the present at the same time.
Something
past
like
and
that.
the future in the same time.
And but
Present.
you would think that I would do this like at the end of the year, and it is the end of the year, but it's not
It's
fully the end of the year. But I usually have a lot going on around New Year's. Well, I have a show for one thing that I'll talk about later, but New Year's Eve is a big deal here because I let off a bunch of fireworks. I'm that guy. I am that guy.
At your place?
Huh? Yeah, well, not like inside, but out back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, out back. I looked in the closet earlier today just to see which one I had, the name of it. It's called like Ride or Die or something like that. It's a 49 shot mortar cake. So that I'll try to video it if I don't burn my hands off.
Sure. Yeah. Wow. Good luck with that.
I try to do that at the stroke of midnight every New Year's Eve, and the neighbors love it. I don't have anybody like out there watching because it's usually like 4 degrees.
Yeah,
because it is. Yeah, but it's fun. It's fun for me.
Yeah.
Well, last year I had a few people here. We did that and it was nice. And we went inside right afterwards.
Bet Murphy loves it.
You know what? It's weird because you know how like dogs and I guess cats could be too, or like terrified of thunder.
Yeah.
Thunderstorm. He doesn't care at all. So it kind of like 4th of July when the whole neighborhood's doing it. Yeah, you'll not see him.
Yeah.
He's actually right. Murphy, we're talking about you. Well, Alex is talking about you.
What's up, dude?
Well, sorry to hear about your cat. We did talk about that beforehand.
Yeah, thanks.
That's rough.
Yeah.
If you ever want to borrow Murphy, he's borrowable.
Thank you.
What if you could like rent pets to people? Like for therapy.
Whoa, that's another $1 million business.
I need to quit talking about this live. That because we should. We'll go into these ventures together. Yeah. We'll talk. Have your people call my people.
Yeah.
Speaking of people, hopefully by the end of January, this is already looking forward, but by the end of January, Keep Mania Live will have its own website, keepmanialive.com.
Oh, cool.
You know what that deserves.
Congrats.
Come on up. I didn't know how expensive like a website was until I started getting a website built. Because I'm having somebody else do it. I don't have the patience to do the ones that teach you how to do it. It never looks right when I try to do it, and I can't sit there and just build something like that. It's like building a house, I guess.
Yeah.
You have a website. I was actually on it a few. When was it? I don't know. I've been on it before though.
Hopefully after I updated it. I just updated it.
Did you build it yourself?
No. Luckily, a good friend of mine who actually was just over here and might be a good guest for your show, Jordan. He's an artist too.
Okay.
Yeah, he did all of it for me, and thank God.
You could have joined us tonight.
I thought about it. I really did think about it, but
you don't have to think that much. Just ask. What is your shirt says "Big and Gorgeous"? Is that what it says?
Yeah, the Big Gorgeous. It's a band. They'd be another good guest for you. I think they're from San Francisco. And they're like a theatrical.
Make me like a very very long list.
Yeah,
of people that you would like
for
to
sure.
I mean I'd like feedback like that. Like who do you guys want to see on the show?
Yeah,
it's not like I could get them, but it's better if you know them a little bit
Oh, for
and
sure. Yeah.
kind of say, 'cause I don't go after the, don't chew on that chord. That's the chord you don't
Is
want to chew on.
that the new one?
What?
The new chord?
Oh no, he's
Uh,
going after the, hey, he's being a bitch. Yeah, chew on Phil, the skull. That's fine.
maybe.
What were we saying? Something about the bands. Oh, yeah. I try not to go after like the big mainstream bands because they've already made it. They don't
Yeah.
need they don't need this. They actually they do need it, but like especially like talking wieners and stuff. But but I want to feature the bands that don't have a lot of where am I going with this? You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
that
you don't
need to
need to
be
get any.
heard in other places. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, you're giving a platform to up and coming artists
Yeah,
versus ones that
yeah. And you know what? A lot of times they're a lot freaking better than the mainstreams.
it have. Yeah,
You know,
there's.
they still got the energy. They they
Yeah,
they they sound different, even though they sound a little bit the same. It's the same like genre. But
yeah.
you know how many subgenres there are of like metal, like or
Oh my gosh, yeah.
metalcore. I mean, metalcore even has subgenres. Like there's mallcore. I think I heard the other day there's clowncore. I don't even know what that is.
Crabcore. There's crabcore.
Crapcore.
There's those guys that get down like a crab, and that's more like a performance thing though than like a sound.
Or a
But
Maryland thing. That would be a Maryland thing.
yeah, yeah,
Crapcore. But like it's, but a lot of to me, like, and especially bands I've had on that are not mainstream. They don't all sound exactly the same. If you really really listen, they don't sound exactly the same.
right.
And sometimes you don't even have to really listen. It's like you can just tell that's
Yeah,
who that is, and that's who that is. But Alex Stanilla sounds like Alex Stanilla, a little bit like Kevin, but speaking of Kevin, he couldn't join us tonight. He was
yeah,
had to take a leak or
yeah.
fix the leak or something. But
Probably taking a leak.
I wonder if
Take a long leak.
well, if he fixes it, is he going to take? Does that mean he takes it out?
That would be, yeah. That's an interesting
Concept. It only gets worse from here.
I'll ask him tomorrow. I'm going to see him tomorrow.
Is this your second time on the show, right?
Yeah.
We planned. Well, we didn't really plan. We kind of last minute planned when you were doing your tour. You stayed here, and gosh, the smell was. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I like what you wrote in the. I have a bathroom guest book.
Yeah.
And I like what you wrote in that. I chuckled the next day.
I thought you'd like it.
But yeah, so I was like, well, when you get here, if you would like, we can do a little show. But I was going through something, and and you were.
I got in at 2:00 in the morning.
Was it that late? Really?
It was late. Yeah.
It was pretty late. Yeah. But we still
Very
still
late.
talked for a little bit. I got to meet you in person.
Yeah.
And
Meet the kitty. Yeah.
now,
You got.
let me tell you why I didn't wear this. Okay. It's too big.
Is it too big?
It's too big. Yeah. But what I'm going to do, okay, because it's special. I think there's ways they can make this without like cutting the design out of the shirt, like ripping it up. Because there's other
Did
shirts.
you wash it yet? I bet one
yeah,
wash and it.
Yeah, I did. I didn't wash it in hot or warm water, so that might shrink it up some. I'm gonna try that. But
These cheap merch shirts, they shrink so fast.
I'm gonna try it definitely. But what I'd really like to do with it, what would be awesome is you can get and I had this done once before a long time ago. You can get like quilts made. You can get anything made out of like t-shirts. And I'm thinking instead of buying more of these sound panels, put t-shirts up. Put t-shirts because that's what Youngstown, West Side Bowl in Youngstown, where I've been a couple times to see bands. In the downstairs stage, because they have two. The walls, the ceiling, and everything is covered in band t-shirts. So
cool.
the sound, that genius idea. So I'm not going to steal the idea, but I kind of am just for in here. I'm not going to market it or anything.
I'm super with it. I think I'd rather, because it's like you're wearing the shirt every time you do the show.
Right.
Every time you do the show, somebody would see it.
It's always here. People see it when they come over. I'm trying I'm trying to dress the area better than it was. I mean, you didn't see it beforehand. You saw it in the background, but it was like that all over the walls. Like there was just shit hanging everywhere, you know? So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit. I did get, I don't know if you saw my story on Instagram. I got my undertaking flag in the mail today.
Oh,
That's not
cool.
how I say it, but my throat's a little sore and I can't scream worth a shit. But
Mm,
you've heard me say the undertaking, I'm sure, in the screaming voice. But
yeah.
I did
Yeah.
get the flag. It's up on the wall. So it's that, and then I have some framed things, stage uh, set lists that I collect when I go to shows, and I have bands sign it, especially the ones that've been on the show. I'll have them sign it. I'm going to put that in, not frame it, really nice. So it's just not like a piece of paper hanging on the wall. It looks tacky. Plus, Murphy plays with everything in here, don't you? Get up here. Come on.
Good.
You want me to go get the other chair? If I get that other chair, he'll sit right there beside me, maybe. So, but anyway, that's the plan, Stan, for that,
Love it. Cool.
and for Kevin's, and I have several shirts
I'm sure you do.
that
Yeah.
I don't have room anymore for. It's not that I don't wear them; it's I don't have room. I can't do everything,
Hmm.
So I thought about that, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna mhm. I'm gonna steal that idea for the studio because I was gonna buy more of those black. Well, you saw them, those black sound panels that I have in here.
Yes. Yeah.
They work very good, but hey, if you don't have to buy them, then and you can put up T-shirts,
Yeah. That'll dampen the sound.
it's a
Make it nice and
win-win.
soft.
Yeah.
It really is. It's good use
So,
of. Yeah.
oh, when the Undertaking sends merchandise out, this is a very good idea. You might want to steal this idea.
Of course.
They
Yeah.
okay, so this is something that also came with a flag.
No way.
Oh yeah, and I have I'm not really into Pokemon, but they sent me a Pokemon card. This is
Wow.
is it Riolo. It just says low kick. I guess it's from a game, Pokemon game. And then there's
Yeah.
another Pokemon card that's it's like a, what do they call it? A hologram.
Oh, the holographic. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's worth a lot.
they just put these things in with when you get merchandise.
I love that.
But I don't know if it's one of the guys' like childhood toys that he just has a shit ton of or what. But
right.
everybody gets one.
I love that.
That's
Yeah,
Buzz, isn't it? Isn't
That's
that
like
Buzz?
yeah, that's Buzz.
Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity and beyond.
Murphy Lightyear. He's
Mhm.
just looking at me like, what, Dad? What, Dad? So that's cool. Got that stuff.
That's
So
very
what,
cool.
what's been happening since your tour? Because I haven't really talked to you since your tour. Like,
Yeah, we haven't talked much. Been kind
been
of low
working.
key. Did some shows. Did some shows with Kevin playing drums for me. Did some recording. Um, just put out that Christmas song with my friend. Did a
oh,
video
yeah,
for that.
we're gonna listen to that very soon. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
that was very fun. We did a video one night at my friend's house.
now who is the other person on this
That's
song?
Katie Trainer.
Now does she do her own solo stuff also?
She does. She's only ever done like instrumental beats and stuff.
So she's guest worthy.
She broke her shoulder 3 years ago, and like
Well,
a
that was
freak.
3 years ago. She's good.
Well, yeah, but when she started, so she's a muralist. She's a painter. So
Oh,
she's
nice.
huge, awesome murals. They're like all over where we live. Like you go to any little town or Philly or different
big
places.
walls, like sides of buildings and shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was riding her bike one day and like flipped over the handlebars and like broke her shoulder. And in the process of recovering from that, obviously couldn't paint, so started like expressing herself more by making like.
Is she back to painting?
Yes, yeah.
Man.
But 3 years ago when that happened and like she was kind of laid off and stuff like that, she was just making like beats and stuff. So that's like most of the music that she's made is more instrumental and stuff.
Did she know that she had that talent before she broke her shoulder?
Yeah, I think she always dabbled in music and always played guitar and different things and played drums and
painting that
but
was
really yeah. But then
Did she also draw? I assume.
yeah, but way more. I think she says she can't do smaller art.
Oh, like tattoos and
or just like on a piece of paper. Like she has to do everything has
Oh,
to be like very big. Her
gigantic.
artwork it needs to
Yes, everything
be
has to be massive.
yeah.
That's. I mean, how would you practice? You have to have like several barns on your property or something.
Just have to go
Like
for it. Yeah. I think you just
like
gotta go all
several
in. You
massive
just
buildings.
gotta be like,
And
all right,
I-
we're doing this thing. Like, let's do
yeah,
it.
that's cool though. I mean, there's a few of them in Clarksburg like that. They're on the side of the
Yeah.
parking garage. I mean, it's not intricate or anything, but I've always wondered like how do people get into that? Like, I mean, do they just go there and think that up as at on the site? I guess you would. If, I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to talk to her though. I would love to have her on the show.
Yeah, you should have her on. Have her on.
These are all
Yeah.
questions for her to respond to.
Your first maybe like non-musical.
No, no, I've had a mentalist
Like,
and a magician.
it-
So
yeah.
yeah,
Right.
so I'm game for anybody that's creative, or even if you're not creative.
Well, she also does magic too. I forgot you had that magician on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, you should definitely have Katie on.
Okay. All right.
I,
Hook hook it up.
but yeah, I don't even remember the chain of events that led to this happening. But she was over the one day, and I think I was like, so I have this like Christmas rap song I've
I'm
been.
gonna get loaded up because this is a good. This can be a good intro to. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I have this Christmas rap song I've been like messing with. And I was like, I have like the hook, but I don't have like a verse. And then I like played it for her and she like came up with that like part on the spot, like her part. I don't know if you've heard her part
I
yet.
haven't. I haven't. Like I said, I just heard a little bit of it because I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Yeah. And I was like, my God, Katie, I didn't know you could like rap. And she was going for like a Nicki Minaj thing.
I didn't know you could rap. Because the beginning of it, I did hear that.
Yeah.
I was like, this is jive. I mean, like, where did this
You
come
did say that, yeah. Yeah.
jive. That's my new thing.
I like jive, yeah.
It's kind of like Tracy, the co-host with me. Sometimes she calls me bougie, or something. Bougie, is that? Yeah, bougie.
You? She calls you bougie?
She doesn't know what she's talking about. That's why she's not on here that much. Can't trust her with her comments.
I mean, it's not the worst thing we called, but I don't know.
I was gonna move my camera. I was highlighting the guitar too much over there. Okay, there we go. You see what I did with the lettering?
Yes, I do like, yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't find the other V. That was the problem.
Oh, well, that works.
Apparently, I only have one V in the lettering thing.
Ah,
so
how many? You don't need many V's.
you,
one.
You wouldn't think,
Any
but
more than
I
that.
needed just one more, and I didn't
That's
have
just
it.
trouble.
Because I was going to do it on the R.
Anymore, it's just a W.
What is it?
Get more V's, and you end up with a W.
Yeah, or some Y's with a little
yeah,
like,
yeah,
tail.
yeah. Y's with too much. Don't need all that in a letter.
Extra.
Yeah, Y's are the most
Why?
superfluous letters.
Why did you know you spelled jungle wrong in the title?
Dude, I know. And I'm
was that
I'm like
meant to? That wasn't meant to
no,
happen.
No, I'm like a stickler about spelling too.
Well, you
and,
must
like,
leave
grammar.
it though. You can't fix it.
No, it's you can't do
It's
anything about
already
it now.
it's already out.
Yeah, I can't. Like it literally can't. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. What I did too is I turned off autocorrect on all my things. I turned it off on my phone, my
dumbass.
computer. And I know, yeah. It was like shortly after that, and I was looking at it the one day. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch! I can't believe it. I can't believe I spelled jungle wrong. And
Did you
of course,
see
I
it
didn't
immediately?
correct it.
Did you see it immediately when it came out?
Yes, when it came
I just
out,
now
I was
noticed
like,
it. Honestly, I just now.
I
noticed
know, and Spotify is extremely adamant about.
You would think that they would have caught it.
Yeah, they're extremely adamant about spelling. Like I
So they had
can't. It's
one
like
job,
an
maybe.
anomaly. Like
That
if you
kid got
if you
fired
have,
at-
if you have one thing spelled wrong between, you can't even upload a song if it's like a different name. Like say that you want to do like one song under like a different name, but upload it to the same artist, and that name is like on the album artwork. They won't even let you upload it. So I'm like, I can't believe that nobody was like, hey, just so you know, you spelled this
maybe
word
they
wrong.
just
Do you want to?
assumed that since eyes has a Z instead of an S.
Yeah,
happen.
it's meant to be like, yeah,
because that
Yeah.
autocorrect would autocorrect that.
yeah.
Why did you turn autocorrect off anyway?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be good for my brain.
To challenge you a little bit.
Yeah, learning how to spell again.
I mean,
forgot
everything's too easy for kids nowadays anyway. You know?
I forgot how bad I used to be. Extremely good at spelling, and I noticed I was getting really bad. Like I just couldn't remember how to spell
happened?
words, and I have to like look it up. Well, autocorrect. Like it just
Oh,
years
yeah.
and years of like a word. Like I went to spell like chauffeur the other day,
Oh, that's tough.
Chauffeur.
It's like charcuterie.
But I was like, yeah. Like I used to be extremely good at spelling, but now I was like, all right, I'm gonna turn this motherfucker off and I'm gonna deal with the
Yeah.
consequences of spelling stuff wrong. I didn't
Is
think I'd
it-
be spelling words like jungle wrong. I thought I'd be spelling words like
Well, I mean,
charcuterie.
that just seems like more of a like you just typing a little bit too quickly. Maybe
And
that's what you need.
it's probably half lit too when I was uploading it.
For
you know,
that.
it was-
Yeah. At the airport in Seattle. Is that where that was? In Seattle? The airport that you were stuck in?
Oh yeah.
Is that what that was?
That was in Vancouver,
Or Vancouver? Hey,
British Columbia.
I still remembered it.
Yeah.
I remember every single show. No, I don't. I don't actually. Well, how about so who is Walrus Eyes?
That's my rap side project.
You have other things?
Yes.
Holy shit.
This
Is
is
it on
the
Apple
first-
Music?
Yeah. This is
Oh,
the
yeah.
first. This is the first official Walrus Eyes release.
So this is the like the debut kind of sorts.
Yeah, I'm definitely planning on putting out more Walrus Eyes songs over the course of next year.
Well,
But yeah,
the misspelled jungle song is the only one in Apple Music.
yeah.
Well, I think you need to come back on as Walrus Eyes and be on the show again.
I could have. I have the Walrus onesie right here.
A what? For adults?
Yeah,
Let me
that's
see.
what I'm wearing. Yeah,
That's what I'm wearing. I want one. Just I don't want. I can't be too big like the other shirt. This is a onesie, like isn't that what Teletubbies wear? Oh, he's putting on a.
so yeah, this is the official Walrus Eyes, the live podcast debut of Walrus Eyes, I guess.
That's interesting. Is
Yeah,
is
it's
that
like
is that one of those blankets that you put your arms in?
No, it's like a full like costume. It's a onesie costume.
That's
I guess it's like pajamas. It's like onesie.
that looks
pajamas,
warm
but-
as shit too.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
All right.
Actually,
Are you gonna lip sync while I play the song?
Um,
you should.
possibly.
A little bit, maybe. I don't know. Don't get cut on your teeth or whatever.
Yeah, right. My tucks. Yeah.
So this is you, and it cut off Katie's last name. But what's Katie's last name?
Trainer.
Katie Trainer, and not Alex. Walrus Eyes.
Yes.
And do you do this live? Like, can this be seen?
this could probably be done live.
I'm down for it for sure.
We made a video for it. You can watch the video.
I was just gonna ask you, is there a freaking video? Okay, all right.
Of course, there's a video.
folks.
Yeah.
You've got this is the premiere pretty much. The
Yeah.
if you know kind of thing, but you're gonna know because damn it, we're gonna play it. Jingle Bells Jungle Juice,
Let's go.
but or Jungel. It could be, but it's okay. Check it out. This is badass.
Oh my god, this is so fun.
Everybody turning loose. I got high with the moose. Who the hell brought this moose? Now I'm stuck on the moose. Everybody loves this moose. It's a battle on moose and moose. Jingle bells, jingle juice. Never heard of Christmas moose. Everybody really fixated on the moose. Keep getting a lot of questions. They all seem to be about the moose.
My phone has got all droppy. Jungle in my eyes has got me feeling all floppy. Once I got started, I could never get toppy. Tip, 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 I sip up every last droppy.
Merry Christmas, girl, don't call me Dr. Seuss. Unless you wanna help me get a little loose.
Jingle bells, jungle juice. Don't call me Mr. Scrooge, no need to eat the goose.
Everybody turning loose. I got high with the moose. Now I'm stuck on the moose. Everybody loves this moose. It's a battle on moose and moose. Jingle bell, jingle juice. Jingle bell, jingle juice. Everybody turning loose. I got high with the moose. So the hell about the moose.
Do you think anybody's gonna get the goose thing?
Oh yes. There needs to be more of this out.
Oh, there definitely will be. Yeah.
And it needs to be performed live. I will make a trip up.
It'd be so fun. Yeah, actually.
I will actually be in your area. I don't know what month, but it'll be in like March or April. The last I had Nolan on from Heirloom the last show, and Heirloom's going to be. They haven't announced it yet, but they're going to be touring up that somewhere around that area, and then they're going down to Roanoke. So they're kind of bypassing my state. So I'm thinking, I know people up there, you know.
Yeah.
But I think they're playing with If Not For Me. So that's
Oh, cool.
I don't know where or any of that stuff yet, but yeah, so I'll definitely be up then. But I want to come up. I want to come up before that because I know several. Well, not several. What, like 4 or 5 of y'all up there?
You do? Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we'll have to do a thing.
It'd be awesome,
I don't think we're
man.
gonna get much snow this year. That whole El Nino thing's happening. Plus, I drive a truck. I'm not afraid to drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have an easy pass, so I can take the turnpike.
Right. Yeah, you'll be
I
alright.
was so excited when I got that easy pass. It doesn't like grant you privileges. I mean, you just pay less than the mail-in thing, you know.
Yes.
But I still feel special.
Yeah. Yeah.
One
no,
in 4 other billion people to have it, you know. So, do you have an easy pass?
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah. Can't beat it.
No, you really can't though, because I mean, I make several trips to Pittsburgh, and I mean, I don't always take the turnpike or through Uniontown. I don't always take, but when I do, it's a lot cheaper to use the Easy Pass than because you're paying like I think at least $5 more than the thing. So
Yeah.
hey, so you got to spend money to make money, but you also have to save money to spend money, and I don't know, something like that. So looking back on the year, I didn't do any. I look back a little bit. I look back throughout the year. Sometimes when I'm bored or something, I'll go watch an old show from earlier in the year or something. But like meeting people in person, I think was a big highlight of this year. Like for me,
Yeah.
I met you in person.
Yeah.
I haven't met Kevin yet, but that'll happen soon. But I met Confessions of a Traitor, which I've had them on twice. They're from London, England.
Wow.
Met them in person in Fremont, Ohio, of all places. And it was their first time in the United States, so that was badass. And let's see, The Undertaking. I met them at West Side Bowl in Youngstown, and they're from San Diego. That was awesome. See You Next Tuesday, which I've had on recently. I've seen them twice, actually. They played in at the Blue Parrot in Charleston, West Virginia. And then they just played at West Side Bowl in Youngstown. So I know them pretty well, like in person, But I think that has to be the highlight of highlights for the year is just
Cool.
is
Yeah.
meeting guests that I wouldn't think that I would meet. I mean, I assumed that I would meet, you guys because you're close, But like a band from San Diego, that's a little bit of a stretch. But London, England's that's a stretch for sure,
Right.
But it's kind of surreal when you see these people in person that are from miles away. Even you, like just people that aren't around here. It's kind of surreal when you meet them in person for the first time because it's we're sitting down on a phone call basically or a video call, and let's see, Seb from Confessions of a Traitor, the drummer. He's like 7 feet tall. Like,
Whoa, wow.
but they're sitting down on the show, so I had no idea. I was like, hey, I'm like 6'2", 6'3". I never really have to look up to many people.
Sure.
But I was like, hey, what's going on? It was just so. I mean, I think that was kind of like a good highlight of the year.
Yeah, for sure.
That and I've been going back and having people that were on a long time ago back on the show. And there's a few of those, and I'm going to continue to do that too because there's a few that I haven't done yet.
Mm-hmm.
That are still making music. I did interview my parents in Hawaii, so it was my parents' first time as a guest on the show.
Oh, cool.
That was interesting. And that was when I got the
I know a weenie man.
that's when I got that the Weenie Man thing was on that show. I did watch that. I think it was last night. I watched a little bit of that show. And there was something else I was thinking of. I can't think of it right now. I would have to go. But yeah, it's been a fun year. You know,
That's been a good year.
it's been what's. Oh, I think I highlight like in the category of like famous people, I guess, or people that on a pedestal that's higher than this show, if that makes sense. I had Dan Skiz, the guitarist of Power Man 5000, on the 200th show. That was badass, and I got to meet him in person when they came to Pittsburgh and played. So that was cool. You know, just but like I said, I don't have artists of that caliber on here that much. I don't seek that out. When the opportunity arises, yeah,
Right.
I mean, by all means, yeah, I'd love to have them on, but I don't. It's not that I don't like them or anything, but they get enough attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Definitely.
all about the small people. So,
Sure.
And there was some somber. I get is somber the word? Sad and somber is the same thing, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So like
Synonyms.
yeah. So I guess something a little bit more somber. I did a tribute show for Jake Hirsch. He passed away of he had sinus cancer, and he was on in May by himself representing his band Fubar from Pittsburgh area. And they're like a reggae band. It's phenomenal. It's very good music. And he came on the show and I interviewed him. He didn't want to show his face because he recently lost his left eye in the surgery from that cancer. So we could hear him. It was a great interview. And then it was like a month and a half later, I met him in Pittsburgh when they played a show. I went up and watched him and met him in person and stuff. And he was awesome. And you know, just things. Life goes on and life goes by, and you know, social media and stuff, and you don't catch everything. I don't know how I did. I don't know how I missed it, but he passed away in October of 22, and I just didn't see it. So I wanted to do a tribute show, and I did the tribute show with the rest of the band. The band's still playing, and they're still doing what probably what Jake wanted them to do,
Right.
Sure. So,
Yep.
but it was a great show, and it was great to just sit down and talk to him about Jake, you know. So that was, and then I did hear recently another guy that's been on the show. The band's, I don't want to talk too much about it. I don't know all the circumstances or anything, or it was so recent. But a band called Days Ago from up in like Niagara Falls area, their drummer passed. But it's just. Nobody's made it out alive yet, and there's shitty circumstances and shitty ways that people die, and at wrong times, and they're good people, and why should they go? But it's part of life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the posts that Days Ago posted about that was that's life, and it's not that you forget and you just move on. It's just it's that's life, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
So I hate when that stuff happens. I mean, to anybody, let alone the show. But yeah. So anyway, enough of that. I can't. Without going back and looking at every single show and watching every single show, it would be hard for me to put a highlight reel together. I mean, I could do it, but it would take a while.
Phew, yeah.
Okay, I'll start now. Just talk to the audience. I'll go ahead and start. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Or I could just load them all up, and we could watch all of them. It would probably take us a year.
Yeah.
All of the audio and internet jumbles that I've had this year.
That'd be funny. Maybe do a blooper reel.
Yeah, Well, the thing is, I would have to. Well, yeah, I do remember probably every episode that something has happened that was my fault. That was yeah, I could do that. I'll work on that for you.
Fun. Yeah.
I did ask when I did the Thanksgiving show with Maintenance and with Inner Reverie, I had challenged them sorts, challenged them and everybody else to make me a jingle for this show. I need a jingle like I'm always going to do the intro and outro with bands. Music, but right before I start talking, I want to have like a 20-second something, and I don't want to write it. I want somebody else to do, write their version, and it doesn't have to be even your version of music. It could be the Walrus thing, if you. But whoever sends me something by, I think it's the first week of January. I think that's that Friday. Whoever sends me, I think it's like the 9th. Let me look. Let me make sure, because I posted it. It's the 5th. So by January 5th at 11:59, blah blah blah, is the deadline.
Right.
And then Saturday the 6th, I will have that person on the show, like for a little show, and announce who won. But the thing is, whoever wins, I'm going to play that the whole year, so I'm not going to change it for another year, huh?
I'm on it.
Okay. I mean, there's no monetary prize. It's the prize of, and you'll be mentioned pretty much every episode that I do that. The entire 2024.
I love making jingles. That's
and it doesn't. I mean, it can be whatever you want. I have some people that I'm going to like a judging panel, so it's not going to be just me, saying, well, this is the winner.
Love jingles. I'm always making jingles.
Yeah, work on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, you and Kevin can do it. I mean, it doesn't have to just be, whatever you want to do. It's just
I'm gonna do it
by the 5th at 11:59 or whatever the contests do. And all you win is I mention you every single episode, for the most part, for the entire year until I change it.
Yeah.
Try to make it if there's a lot of submissions, I doubt this year, but for next year, then maybe I'll put it like for a few months, and change it. But yeah, let's get it going for an entire year. That's some promotion. That's some promotion. So you're gonna do one?
Oh yeah. I already got an idea.
Like
it's brewing.
You don't want to tease a little bit of the. Are you gonna rap?
No, I think it'd be something kind of Iron Maiden-y. Very 80s hair metal.
just nothing longer than 20 seconds. I'm thinking 20 seconds would be the cutoff. All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like a. Don't
give it away. You don't want people to steal your idea.
Yeah. Workshopping it right now, but something like that. That's yeah.
Now, Bo, that's been on the show a bunch of times, and he sent me something on Messenger I think it was last week, and it was interesting. I mean, it wasn't. I was like, "Is that your submission?" He said, "No, I just wanted to see what you thought." I'm like, I mean, well, no, just send me your submission. That's. But he'll never decide. That's the thing with him.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be in any kind of like. You don't have to do a bunch of production on it yet. That's be for. If you're not happy with the production of it, you just want to submit it. You don't have time until by the cutoff. Just send something, and then we'll work on that to get it to sound okay for the show.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't do any like mastering or anything, but
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say it could be interesting too to maybe find somebody that does like audio engineering.
Well, Rob does. Rob, he produces our own music stuff. He uses Reaper and all that stuff. I mean, we can get it. We'll get it sounding good before we use it. But don't worry about production. That's not going to be the judge of it. The judge is going to be, I can't disclose that. Yeah.
Okay. But no, I love that.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get at least a few submissions for this year, and then we'll ramp it up all year long for the next one, for the next change, and I think it'd be fun. Be good promotion too, for whoever.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to play a song. I've got to use the lavatory, like if I was on an airplane.
Okay, sure.
So instead of leaving you the show to talk about the walrus and the weather, or the birds and bees, if you will. I figured I'll just play a song.
Cool.
While I'm doing that. Whilst I'm doing that. Is that the right word? Whilst.
If you're English, I think whilst is like a very.
Speaking of English, Tom will be on next week with his hats. He's gonna do. Tom from London. He was on last year's Christmas show, and he kept changing hats, like silly hats. And he's got a show's worth of hats again this year.
Nice.
Okay, let's do. Okay, on the 29th of December of this year, I will be I will be featuring a band and interviewing a band on the show called Arriving Home from Germany, Dusseldorf, Germany.
Oof.
And I figured I think I'll just go ahead and play their song "Decay of My Soul." They're very good. They're
very German song title.
Yeah, but it's in English, so you're good. You're good there. You don't have to Google
But the
Translate.
sentiment I'm getting.
What is it?
Just the sentiment, that title, it feels very German to me.
It is very German. Well, you'll be able to tell. It's very I hate using this example, Rammstein-y.
Okay,
but it's not Rammstein-y. It's their own sound. But this isn't one of the songs we'll be featuring on the show. This is another one. But we'll be featuring a couple of their songs on the show. As usual, but yeah, just take a listen. We might not listen to the whole thing, but let me go do my business. I might use the litter box. I don't know. See what that's about.
Well, you gotta ask Murphy. That's his territory.
I don't have to do anything. He shits on the floor and doesn't ask me. So
Murphy.
Anyway, I will talk to you in just 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes, maybe.
All right.
Here's "Decay of My Soul" by Arriving Home, which will be on the 29th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Because they're 6 hours, in the future.
Deeply ashamed of my misguided interest in contracted sensation, full of the impressions of everyday life, with the silhouettes of demons, insignificant pain measure up the trivial problem in my living room, in a daylight with them.
Arriving Home.
It's cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, those guys are. You can tell it's German,
Yes.
or it's not written by Americans. I guess. I don't know.
Dig it.
I was. I read your guest book entry again. I was in.
Did you?
Oh, your seasonal allergies and your IBS shits. That was terrific. I cracked up the next day. Yeah, because it wasn't like the day you left. It was the next day that I saw it. I don't use that bathroom that much. I mean, it's I got my own. I got my own.
Right.
Pish posh, right? I did get more. What is wrong with this thing? I did get more subscribers to the channel. By the way, hit subscribe, hit like, and share it with your friends. I hate saying it, but you have to promote yourself. I have currently 434 subscribers, which is more than I thought I would have. I don't know how many I had at the beginning of the year, but I need to start noting that. I'm sure YouTube can help me somehow on the analytics, but I hate looking at analytics. It's a pain in the. It's just it's like watching the stock market. You can't do it.
Yeah, it takes a certain type of person.
Do you look at your nerd. Do you look at your stuff, like how your songs are performing, like Spotify and everywhere? Ever?
Do I?
Yeah. Or did you? If you don't know.
Yeah, maybe if I'm waiting at the doctor's office or something, or if I have.
So you don't make a point to do it, like after
so much time to kill. No, because it's all gobbledygook, like you said. Like it's just all. Like,
and there's so many aspects of things to like ways that's performing well, or
at
something.
A time I did.
Okay.
And drove myself nuts doing it.
I was gonna say,
and then realized that there's so little rhyme or reason. The way, especially I think the way the internet works now. Trying to figure it out, you will lose your goddamn mind. Like it so much of it is just down to like ratios and numerics that you have like no control
graphs
over.
On YouTube. There's graphs, and you can even change it to line graphs or circle, or not. Is it circle graphs? Pie graphs.
I don't think you will necessarily figure anything out from like studying it. Like you'll know. Oh, did I disappear?
Yeah, but I can hear you. Your hearing's fine.
Let me see if
but
the camera died or something.
We know what you look like. I can put up a goofy picture of you like going like this. That's what you were.
I bet she died. The old girl died on me, I think.
Oh, damn it. Nancy?
Yeah, these old...
Karen. Was it Karen?
These old cannons. Battery only lasts so long. Let me see if I can charge it really quick.
If not, then you can go audio. I can hear you perfectly.
I was worried about that.
And for the rest of your life, I'm going to call you EOS Webcam Utility.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I figured out how to use my my camera as a webcam, but it only...
but it didn't work this time. Right.
I didn't quite have it fully charged.
I need to get so I only have room for 3 sound samples on this mixer. So I only have the cheering and the wiener thing, and then the rim shot. But there's others that I need to have. So I need to figure that out for the new year.
That's like a good goal for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback. Did you figure it out? This is so weird. Like just like looking at the screen, but there's nobody there. But I can hear you. Yeah. Can I not hear you anymore? Uh-oh, folks. We've completely lost Alex. Or I'm sorry. Oh, no. Okay.
I just had to plug the battery in really quick.
EOS
Let me
is
see
back.
if I can charge it.
EOS is back.
Let me see if I can charge it for like 10 minutes or something. But
charger. Wasn't that Get to the Chopper from Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Get to the charger.
Yes.
While you're adjusting yourself, the shirt that I'm wearing, I know it's hard to see, but it says the Door on the Wall, and on the bottom it says Curses, because Curses is playing in Summersville, West Virginia on Friday. It'd be a local show for them. I don't know the whole full backstory, but I know Davey and Eli are from that area, and be their first hometown show in a while. They're signed to Short Pen Records, Southern West Virginia band. Very very good guys. They were on the show when gosh, when was that? About 2.5 years ago, and then they were on recently again. But yeah, so I'll be going down to see them, and Ham Radio from Johnson City, Tennessee, will be playing with them, and then they're going to Johnson City to play down in Ham Radio's neck of the woods. So that'll be a fun show on Friday. If you're in the area, come out to, I think that's Local 805, I think that's what it's called, Local 805, Summersville, West Virginia. And then I saw on Instagram right before I came on here, Amplifiers is playing at Squirrel Hill Sports Bar. Gosh, it's a tongue twister. Squirrely Hill Sports Bar on Saturday with some other bands that I can't remember right now. So I may go up to that on Saturday night. So lots of traveling coming up. And then the 5th, January 5th, I'll be at Club Cafe in Pittsburgh to see Guides. They were on the show recently, and meet them in person. And there's some like improv comedy happening that night also, as well as music. So I'll be going up to that. And can you hear me still, Alex? I don't know if you can hear me, but as soon as I get off the show here, I'm ordering tickets for Thursday. If you don't know anything about the band Thursday, go listen to them because they're badass. I saw them at 123 Pleasant Street in Morgantown years ago. They played with Coheed and Cambria. They were on tour with them. And what?
Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah, could you hear what I was saying?
I just got back.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so have you heard of Thursday, the band Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as we get done with the show tonight, I got to get on Live Nation and order my Thursday tickets because they're playing at Roxy Theater in Pittsburgh at the end of January. And I haven't seen them since, gosh, I think that was like 04 or 05 in Morgantown, like right up from, the road from here. Yeah. This little place. They were on tour with Coheed and Cambria, so I saw Coheed and Cambria on Thursday. Then, before that was like before they got huge, and hung out with them and talked to them and stuff. And now they haven't come this close for a while, so I'm going. You want to go? I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Are you doing okay? It sounds like you're struggling.
I'm gonna give it like one more minute on the.
You might want to take the walrus thing off. It's probably hot trying to configure wires and things.
I'm used to it.
Gaggly teeth. you wear it around the house or what?
Oh yeah, of course.
Should have wore
nothing but it. But give it one more minute.
Did you say butt tit?
Butt tit, yeah. Butt tits.
Okay, so like how some people talk where they don't. Okay, punctuation and spelling and stuff. We talked about that, but like when some people talk, they don't like pause when there should be a comma, like enough so that the sentence runs together. Okay,
like New Orleans.
Yeah, sort of, but like more of a sentence. Okay, so like for example, it's time to eat Murphy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's time to eat or comma Murphy. Not it's time to eat him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the thing that I say a lot because like when I'm getting ready to eat something, I'll look at Murphy and go, "It's time to eat Murphy," and he's just like, "Yeah, meow, meow, dad, meow, dad, meow, dad."
All right, here we go.
Meow, comma, dad.
Let's see how much battery life you got now.
Yeah. The other thing I want to do is get a freaking camera so I don't have to use my phone all the time. Even though
as you can see, though, you get a camera and you need to charge it.
I can see a cable for sure, and a stand, and a. This is very awesome. Ooh, look at that pillar. Look at the aesthetics. I see a guitar, and a metal. I see two guitars and a capo. definitely a capo back there. Is that a pool table? Oh, there he is. There's the guy. This is. I need some kind of I need a sample for some kind of waiting music.
There we go. Yeah.
There it is.
All right. So yeah, I don't know how long.
He's back.
I don't know how long this battery's gonna last now. I definitely should have had it
Well,
fully
we're
charged. I
towards the
thought
end.
I was good. I thought it was
Thankfully, we're towards the end of the show.
Sorry about that, Scott. This time I'm the one that screws up.
Hey, nothing's perfect. This is a live show. It'll always be a live show unless there's only been 2 instances that I've interviewed people that not live, and I have to go back and edit that shit and hate it.
Hey, yeah.
It's not going to change. It'll always be live. That's what makes it fun. We're human beings. We're not freaking perfect. Things happen all the time. Are you writing some new material for your stuff?
Yeah, all the time, man.
What do you got coming up for the masses?
There'll be a new song under my name for February. It's called Let You In.
Okay.
It's very 70s. It's very Motowny.
I like it.
Very soulful. Very excited about it. And then I'm trying to, so on top of Walrus Size, I have a couple other side projects. One is called Arcadia Exeter. It's a folk project.
Ooh, like what kind of folk? There's several versions of
just acoustic and singing.
Just you?
Just as minimal as possible. Just guitar, vocal.
Like it.
So have 4 songs written for that. Hoping to put a 4-song EP out next year.
That's under a different entity,
Yeah, that's Arcadia Exeter.
Arcadia Exeter.
I put out 1 EP of that this year in February. So
that's available now.
Yeah, you can listen to those now.
Alrighty.
I will do another one of those.
I will fix this when I'm done.
Have another kind of psychedelic pop side project too called Pariah Prism.
That's cool.
Had 1 song of that come out, I think in August of this year. There's one.
But you didn't tell me you had this other stuff going on.
I know.
It doesn't.
It just didn't.
Nothing suggests me to other people's projects. You must tell me these things.
It just didn't come up. I guess.
I won't judge you for any of it. I love to listen to creativity.
I know. Yeah, I know you do. I know.
You don't have to come on the show as these other entities either if you don't want to.
Right. Yeah.
But
let's just have been I have 3 songs for that done right now. Looking for 4, and then record that. And I like putting out songs 4 at a time.
And see, not everybody has the talent to where they can do so many different genres. So many different. Maybe a few people can do 1 side project or one. They can play. Say they play drums in their main band, and they play guitar in another or a whole another band or bass or something. There's not very many people like that. There are, but not really. But I mean, that's several different. What's that, 3 or 4 other things that you do other than your main thing?
Yes, that's 3 with Walrus Size.
How do you pick what's the main one though? I mean, that would be
the different names have helped because over the years I would just throw everything under my own name, but sometimes it'd be it doesn't quite vibe with the other stuff.
Who is this guy?
So then just over the course of time, it'd be cool to have other.
Yeah, just other things. Yeah. Plus, you get if you can't think of, if you're at a writer's block for your own stuff, that just gives you an outlet to, I don't want to do that right now.
That's what happened with Walrus Eyes. It's I was what if I make this joke rap side project that I don't take serious, and it I'll make a Walrus Eyes song.
Did Katie make that beat or did you? Who made that beat? The bass part of that beat.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I was all.
Okay. You might want to get in the business of just making beat or a side project of making.
Well, I did. I used to make beats for rappers.
Pounds, dude. I'm telling you.
Thank you. Yeah. So I used to make beats for rappers, and then I had all these leftover beats laying around that none of them used. It would be it just wouldn't sell or nobody would want it. So now I would just start rapping over them. So that was when the Walrus Size thing came.
I think there's a market for that too.
There is. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I used to do it. I haven't done it. I haven't tried to sell beats in a while, but there was a period of time where I was charging 75 to 100 a beat and was sold
were they
a couple of months and what I mean, why not? Yeah. I haven't been, but
Yeah, I mean, there's several rappers I'm sure that don't have a DJ.
There's so many now. There's so many, and like it's easier now
the
than
camera
ever.
went. The camera left us again.
Did it?
You're frozen.
Damn.
It's okay. Well, just stay on audio just for a second.
Yeah.
We're about over anyway. But Alex, thank you though. In case we do get cut off, thank you for doing the year-end show with me. And
Thank you, Scott. Thanks for having me again.
I got a crap ton coming up next year, and it sounds like you have a lot coming up also. Hopefully, I can get up there and meet the rest of the clan in your area in person.
Yeah, or I'll come back your way again. You know.
Yes, for sure.
More people. I'll bring more people your way. Maybe we'll do that.
Hey,
I'll bring Kevin with.
You know how many I can fit.
I know. Yeah.
I got room. Plenty of room here. And we'll do a show at 2 a.m. We'll have to. I don't care how tired you are. We're doing a show. Damn it.
Cool.
Let's see. So coming up for me real quick. I don't want to go too far into the future. I have spoken to Rose Lane, which was the intro tonight. Hopefully we can get them on January because I'm gonna I got the 3 coming up to end the year, and then we'll start fresh again in January. But yeah, Rose Lane said that they would love to do the show, so I'd love to have them on. They're from Massachusetts. And let's see. Anything else in the? I don't want to give too much away. That's the thing. I want to, but I don't want to. I want to kind of, But I'm talking with several bands, and the thing is, a lot of them are releasing things at the end of January, in February, so they want to wait to come on the show when they have something to premiere, which is awesome because I love doing that. Very good bands. I can't wait to talk to a lot of them, and some bands from bands and artists that have been on previously. Oh, before I forget, so the Thrillillusionist, the magician that I've had on, the one that jumped out of a hot air balloon with the peregrine falcon, that guy. I don't know if he's still there, but past couple of weeks he's been in Hawaii jumping out of planes in his wingsuit. I don't know whether he does it for fun, but I mean, the shots are beautiful. They're on Instagram. There's some videos and stuff. It's Thrillillusionist. Thrillillusionist is his Instagram if you want to check it out. But him and I have an idea. I just met him in person about a month ago. He came to Clarksburg and did his whole bit on a local stage. So I got to meet him in person and hang out backstage and stuff. But anyway, I came up with an idea, and we've been kind of going back and forth on this. So he will be back on the show, but in a different way. It's going to be magical, kind of. So as soon as we get that hashed out, it'll be soon. It'll be soon, I'm sure. So that'll be fun. Looking forward to that. Oh, and the Mentalist that I had on, Seth Newstein. I went to Pittsburgh and went to this exclusive like cigar shop thing, and I interviewed Seth. Well, the camera went out there, and but we did capture audio, and I've been trying to post that full interview. Anyway, I invited him down here to just see the new space and just kind of maybe take him out to dinner or something for that happening, and do the show again. And he said yes, and we're planning that sometime coming up. We were going to try to do it around after Christmas and before New Year's, but lots of stuff happening. So we're going to try to do that again, and just pumping out the shows. This is 236, 237's next week. Then I see the first show of the first show in January will be episode 240. If everything stays, So that's exciting. Are you still on there, Alex?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Do you have any idea what Kevin's got coming up? I hate to leave him out of the future conversation.
I think he has a new song. Well, he just finished recording a new song that I think he's hoping to have out, obviously, next year.
See you next year. I hate when people do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he's writing a lot. He's got a lot.
He's doing very well with his stuff.
Yeah.
I like listening. Oh, Harmon. I don't know if you ever if I told you about Harmon. He lives up around Wallaston. I don't know how close that is to you. It's like near State College.
Okay.
He co-hosts with me. He's been on a guest several times, but he does his own stuff called The Hated. He put out a new song called Beautiful Disaster, and it's awesome. Like, he's doing very good, and he does a lot of that himself too. His wife plays bass with him, but he does the guitar, he does the drums, and he sings. But and he gets it professionally mastered, and it's really good stuff. So I think he's going to jump on the Christmas show with me and Tom next week. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, next I will be on again next week. What is the day?
It's 11th.
It's 11th. So next Wednesday at 7 with Tom. That'll be the Christmas special, the Christmas hats special with Tom in London, and then the very next night, about three leagues to Rome from Pittsburgh will be on. They actually the studio that they go to is Dave Hillis, the guy from that's done like Alice in Chains and Pearl Jam and stuff.
Okay.
Yep. So that's gonna be a fun show. Those guys will be on at 7 or 8. I can't remember. It'll be on the thing. It's on the thing. And then to end the year will be the 29th with Arriving Home from Dusseldorf, Germany. And then we'll let off a big mortar for the neighbors. And then we'll see you next year, Anyway, if you're in Southern West Virginia or live around Southern West Virginia and you would like to go to a concert on Friday night, I believe it's 805, local 805 or local something in Summersville with Curses and Ham Radio. I will be there. I have 3 stickers left that I will give to the first 3 people I see. I have to order some more stickers. But come on out and check out some, a very good band, Sharp Tone Records signed band from right here in West Virginia, which is awesome. And then I might go to Pittsburgh on Saturday. I don't know. I'm in Pittsburgh all the time. I might as well just move. No, I'm going to move to what would be halfway between Pittsburgh and Lancaster. That'd be like
probably State
Gettysburg.
College.
Would it be State College?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Dead center.
Well, I'll just move up to Harmon's. I'll move up to Wallaston with him. I've been up there one time. It's colder than shit. it's a higher elevation. I don't know. Alex, thank you again for being on and this crazy ass show again.
Thanks, Scott. Sorry the camera.
Oh, you're good. I know exactly what you look like.
Yeah.
Talk to Katie and the painter Jordan, right?
Katie is the painter, and then Jordan is another artist that I think would be good for.
Talk to them.
Yep.
And the shirt people.
Yeah.
I can't remember the shirt because I can't see you. Talk to them too.
Yeah.
Do you know them a little bit?
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right, let's do it.
Yep. Cool.
Let's do it. You can co-host with me if you wish.
Love it. Cool. Let's do it.
We are going to end the show tonight with a band from your area that you didn't know about until I told you. But I am going to hit them up because their music is badass. They're called Making a Mockery. And I have a lot of questions about where that name came from. I can only imagine what that conversation was. I don't know. But the song's called Dance in the Shadows. I hope to have them on soon. They're from your area. That area is just stacked with freaking badass everything. And you got Hershey Park, damn it.
Yeah. Never a dull moment. In Amish country.
Are you sure? Yeah, and there's people that like you have to share the road with wagons and horses,
Yeah.
Share the road. Anyway. Alex, I'll see you when I see you. Tell everybody that I know up there hello.
We'll do, man. Yeah,
and I will see you real soon.
Cool.
Here's Making a Mockery with Dance in the Shadows. I will see everybody next Wednesday at 7 with Tom and the Christmas show. Have a great night.